Do you want to know about the scariest jobs in the world? As we explore some of the scariest jobs in the world, it makes you wonder, what makes people choose these really frightening jobs? These jobs are not for the faint of heart. They involve danger, risk, and sometimes even death. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the people who deal with fear, danger, and strange things on a daily basis. Get ready as we uncover the secrets of these exciting jobs and find out why these brave individuals face their biggest fears to explore the unknown. So, if you're interested in learning more about these scary jobs, then watch this video. Let's start by examining the role of bomb diffusers. Bomb diffusers play a crucial role in times of war, and their job is not only perilous but also incredibly stressful. If they make a mistake, there's a high risk of causing an explosion that can harm them and everyone nearby. It's worth noting that bomb diffusers often operate in extremely hazardous environments like war zones. Their duties involve deactivating explosive devices and sometimes safely detonating suspicious packages. Unfortunately, even with protective gear such as bomb diffusal suits, it's important to understand that these suits primarily shield against shrapnel and not the actual force of an explosion or its shockwave. The shockwave alone can lead to serious internal injuries, including lung damage. Surprisingly, bomb diffusers do not earn as much as you might expect for their life-threatening work. With an average annual salary of around $56,000, which is below the average salary in the United States, this raises the question of whether the heroic efforts of these individuals are adequately compensated, considering the immense risks they undertake. Another extremely frightening job is being a prison guard. Just imagine having to oversee and handle some of the most dangerous and frightening individuals in the world. Prisons usually don't have enough staff to keep things safe. For every 100 inmates, there are only about 10 guards, which means they are vastly outnumbered. They have to deal with prisoners who can sometimes become violent or try to escape. Sometimes, prison guards even have to search for prisoners who manage to get away. In 2013, 53 prison guards lost their lives while on duty, often due to violent incidents involving inmates. As for their pay, prison guards typically make around $50,000 per year. Some prison guards describe their work environment as similar to being in jail themselves. While they do go home at the end of the day, they still experience the prison environment during their shifts. Just like many inmates, their job can be quite depressing. They spend their days inside dark, metal and concrete buildings, often working with some of the most notorious criminals in the world, individuals who may be serving life sentences for unspeakable crimes. It's not an easy job by any means. Another often underestimated dangerous job is that of a wind turbine technician. In 2012, 63 technicians lost their lives in this field due to the risk of falling from these turbines or dealing with turbine fires. For instance, in 2013, a fire trapped 2 technicians. One tried to escape through the flames, while the other waited for a helicopter rescue, which couldn't happen because of the smoke. Unfortunately, both lost their lives. Wind turbine fires are more common than you might think. Despite these risks, wind turbine technicians earn an average of just $56,000 per year, which seems surprisingly low given the dangers involved. Next, let's consider the role of an oil rigger. Working on an oil rig is one of the riskiest jobs out there. Firstly, you're situated in the middle of the ocean, where the waters can be highly unpredictable. During storms, the entire oil rig can shake, and massive waves can sometimes sweep people into the sea. Oil rig workers often endure grueling 16-hour shifts with minimal sleep. In the United States alone, around 150 people lose their lives on oil rigs each year, primarily due to fires and explosions. Despite these risks, the average salary for an oil rig worker is around $50,000 per year. As we delve deeper into these bone-chilling professions, you won't believe what one job demands that'll send shivers down your spine. Another frightening occupation is working as a bodyguard. It necessitates extensive training in self-defense and, in certain instances, offensive and defensive driving skills. Bodyguards for celebrities often contend with overzealous fans, while those protecting politicians may face assassination attempts. When you become a bodyguard, you essentially commit to putting your safety on the line for your client. In some cases, you might even have to shield them from bullets while on duty. Unlike many other professions, a single mistake in this line of work can have life or death consequences. Despite the risks, bodyguards typically earn around $65,000 per year. Guarding people can be daunting, but an even more frightening occupation is safeguarding money. That's precisely what security truck drivers confront every day. These security trucks are tempting targets for criminals, and in some places, the drivers are armed due to the high frequency of robberies. These vehicles can transport an enormous sum, with a capacity of up to $600 million, although they usually carry a more typical amount of $2 to $4 million. This substantial haul explains why they are often targeted by thieves. Each year, these drivers don bulletproof vests and helmets, but tragically, these precautions aren't always sufficient to protect their lives. Despite the risks, armored truck drivers typically earn around $90,000 per year. Now, let's delve into another truly daunting profession: skyscraper window cleaners. Have you ever wondered how those enormous buildings maintain their sparkling appearance? Well, it's thanks to individuals who actually clean each window one by one. However, this job isn't without its perils. Occasionally, the platforms used for window cleaning break, sending cleaners swinging at great heights until they're rescued. And unfortunately, some window cleaners have fallen from skyscrapers. In 2017, a window cleaner in New York fell from a height of 10 stories, but miraculously survived. Sadly, most others who experience such falls are not as fortunate. Skyscraper window cleaners typically earn around $35,000 per year. Another frightening profession is that of a volcano researcher, also known as volcanologists. These scientists sometimes face perilous situations, such as being near erupting volcanoes. For instance, consider this haunting image from 1980, depicting a volcanologist named David A. Johnston. Tragically, just hours after this photo was taken, he lost his life due to the volcanic eruption of Mount St. Helens. Similarly, years later, David's friend Harry Glicken met a similar fate while studying Mount Unzen in Japan, succumbing to a massive volcano cloud. Despite the dangers, volcanologists typically earn around $100,000 per year. Lastly, consider the role of a ship captain. It's undeniable that the ocean is one of the most daunting environments on Earth. Ship captains bear the immense responsibility of ensuring their vessel doesn't capsize. They serve as the final defense, even during the most severe storms when ships may be on the brink of breaking apart due to treacherous waters. Numerous potential hazards exist on ships, including collisions, anchor mishaps, equipment failures, and unforeseen massive storms. Ship captains typically earn an annual salary of around $90,000. Now, it's your turn to share your thoughts. Leave a comment below which of these jobs you'd be willing to take on and how much you'd need to be paid to do them. Your opinion matters. If you like this video, click the next one shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.